Good afternoon, our dear listeners, our amazing listeners. I trust your Wednesday is going up well, it's going smoothly. Yes, your favorite duo is back with yet another episode of the special interview series titled She Can Empower, Accelerate, and March Forward. This series has actually been spotlighting distinguished women in the university management, recognizing their leadership, impact, and contributions to institutional growth and gender equity. I am Michelle Idonaset, and I'm here with Vine and Shore. And so together, definitely, we are going to be carrying out yet another great, sparkling, and I'll say inspiring,
Very inspiring
conversation.
Absolutely.
Hey partner, what's up now?
I'm good.
We meet again.
We meet again.
It has actually been back to back, right?
I mean, like I always say, right, I'm enjoying myself because this is a very, very important celebration. It's good to celebrate women because, like I always say, they add spice to our lives and that spice to society. So yes,
It's sweet in my ear.
I think women are really important. They play a very pivotal role in society. So it's very important that we celebrate them.
And in line with that, yes, my listeners, in line with that, we have a very special person right here in the studio. She is an amiable, elegant, beautiful, bright like a diamond special guest. Hey, I know you're itching to find out who this person is. Keep it locked. Just cross your finger like this, eh? You see this duo? We'll be back after this break. Thank you for staying tuned, and yes, you're still logged into Unico Radio International 103.5 FM with your favorite duo, Michelle Idonaset and Vine Henshaw. And yes, we're still onto the series, the radio series, She Can. Of course, it's super exciting whenever I just hear the word She Can. And so yes, in our studio, like I said, before we went on that very short break, we have a very, very, see, where is in my body? I will just finish all the praises on her, but let us move forward. Yes, today's episode will honor a woman whose journey is a testament of leadership, resilience, and the transformative power of education. She's a scholar, she's a mentor, a humanitarian. She has dedicated her career to empowering individuals and shaping communities. She currently serves as the director of the pre-degree program at the University of Calabar, UNICO, a position she assumed in 2024. Prior to this, she was the Deputy Director of Quality Assurance. Her leadership has guided countless students towards fulfilling their academic aspirations, reinforcing the belief that education is not just a pathway, but a catalyst for change. Beyond her academic contributions, a humanitarian effort have also earned her prestigious accolades. Vine, my dear listeners, join me as we welcome Dr. Virginia Ironbar. Drum rolls! Good afternoon, Doctor.
Thank you very much, Michelle.
It's a pleasure to have you in the studio with us this afternoon.
Same here.
How are you feeling?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Well, I'm very well. I've been being in the same space as somebody who, as phenomenal as you are. I'm honored. I'm really
gosh,
honored. Just like I've been asking, every other woman that we've interviewed so far, so good. How does it feel being a female? How does it feel being a woman?
It's a beautiful thing.
I couldn't agree less.
Without women, you won't be here.
Absolutely.
Word.
Absolutely. I agree.
Okay, so moving forward. Your leadership at UNICO's pre-degree program has undoubtedly shaped the academic journey of many students. So, Doctor, what has been the most fulfilling aspect of leading this program?
Honestly, the most fulfilling aspect of leading the pre-degree program is being able to see my students transform academically and personally. A lot of them come into this program without knowing what they actually want. Some of them are naive, some just last 2 weeks, I was trying to help a child register for his JAM. And the child honestly didn't know what he wanted, what he wanted to study, what he wants to study. And then when I tried to interview the child, he told me he likes broadcasting.
Okay.
And that with that, where he will best fit in is mass communication.
Absolutely.
And so we I was able to guide the child to register properly.
Mm.
So seeing them transform and becoming who they truly will want to be in future.
Yes.
After the 1 year, we've prepared them to go into the formal and the proper degree programs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seeing them excelling in their different fields, it's amazing and fulfilling.
Very
truly.
fulfilling.
Nice.
Amazing. Okay, moving forward. Let me quickly ask you this, right? True empowerment starts from within. What mindset shifts do you believe are essential for women striving to break barriers just like you? I mean, you have broken barriers in different ways. So, what mindset do you think that women should have in order to break barriers?
I think women should own their voices.
Okay.
We oftentimes seek validation a lot. For instance, maybe a woman that is already here let me give an example of the university, because we are in the university. And then maybe the woman is already working, earning her own money. Oftentimes, if the person wants to maybe further education, they want validation from their spouses.
True.
Now, it's not as if the woman cannot pay for the form or pay for her school fees, but then you always want a yes from the man because he's your spouse. I think we should maybe dialogue and stop seeking so much of validation, because you can just get stuck in that very particular point for more than 10 years and you're still there when your mates have left you. So we should try to move, try to aspire, and try to conquer.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Okay. So now, moving forward to that, in Nigeria, there are primary challenges, hindering women to accelerate actions toward achieving both gender equity and the protection of women's rights. I'll take that again. Okay. I said in Nigeria, what are the primary challenges hindering accelerated actions toward achieving both gender equity and the protection of women's rights?
In Nigeria, achieving gender equity and protecting women's rights is a work in progress. As long as I'm concerned, it's still a work in progress. But several key challenges slow down the momentum. First, cultural and societal norms remains a major barrier.
Okay.
Deeply rooted traditional beliefs.
Very true. I mean, some of those beliefs are the fact that, just like you said earlier, women need to seek validation from their husbands. Their husband has to give them, a yes before they can do anything, pursue whatever career or, just further themselves in education or something. So yes, I believe that, cultural norms and, societal practices.
Even legal policy gaps.
Okay. That's very true.
So now, are there ways or solutions you can prefer that would help these women, break these barriers?
The women can just keep looking for. We can actually achieve a lot if we set our minds to achieve. So we don't have to, because there are all of these gaps, think that that these gaps are all setbacks. We can just see them as opportunities, and with our effort, conscious effort, it will all be a thing of the past. Because I know we are moving ahead and we are moving forward. We can.
We
can.
Anyway, I want to ask you this question because this is a thing for most people. Do you think that women should constantly be in competition with men? Because I feel like in the 21st century, it's a thing for most women. They always want to level up. If a man did this, I'm doing this 10 times better. Do you think that it always has to be a competition against men?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We don't have to compete. I know God has created all of us equal.
Okay.
Because what you can, the woman too can.
Okay.
But I don't think we should compete. You should just fit in what you think you can do.
Absolutely.
Do yours and let the man do his.
I agree.
We can do in collaboration. And with that, we will achieve a lot.
Amazing. Michelle.
Word. So Mama is saying that she's choosing equity instead of equality. Great. Okay, Mama, before we let you go, we also want to find out or know what would be your message to young women listening to you today, who aspire to lead, to innovate, and create a meaningful impact.
My message today is the women should own their voices.
Okay.
Take charge of your space. And be useful wherever you find yourself.
Okay.
Don't sit back and wallow in pity, waiting for other people to pity you. Do something.
Okay.
Do something. Because we can.
Of course. I mean, that's the title of the series. She can.
Yes.
It's very important to, create an impact in whatever space you find yourself, whether little or big.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way that you're going to be remembered if you eventually leave that space. So, utilize what you have and just, be the best version of yourself, because of course you can.
Yes, you can. And so as Dr. Ironbar has said, own your voices. Women are meant to own their voice. You're not going to compete with the man and say, no, because you did this, I'm going to do it 10 times over. No, that is not what we are preaching here. Which is only saying that do your part and let the other person do his part. Well, it has actually been an, honor to have you here in the studio, and then sharing some insightful and inspiring message to young women out there. And so, yes, you who listen to us, I hope you got inspired. I hope you have learned a thing or two from the words of Dr. Virginia Ironbar. Vine, what would you like to say to your listeners out there?
Well, I mean, it's going to be the same thing for the next few days.
Yeah.
You can. Whatever. And I think this is not just to the women, but to every single person.
Yeah.
Anything that you put your mind to, as long as you're determined and you stay consistent, you surely can. Yes.
Awesome. So as we wrap this powerful conversation on She Can, empower, accelerate, and move forward, one thing is clear. Like we always say, women are not participants in progress. They are leaders. They are trailblazers and architects of the future.
Absolutely.
And so it has actually been amazing learning from Dr. Ironbar's insightful experiences and wisdom. Your journey is an inspiration, and definitely your impact is undeniable. And so to the brand who has made this possible, Unico Radio 103.5 FM, we are saying thank you so much. And to you, our dear listeners, who has also bide up the time to listen to us, whether you're listening to us online or you're listening to our terrestrial radio, we are saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And so this is Unico Radio International, and this has been the She Can, Empower, Accelerate, and March Forward. Until next time, keep breaking barriers, keep accelerating actions, and keep moving forward. I still remain your radio buddy, Michelle Idonset, and I have the spice of the airwaves with me, Vine Henshaw. Until come your way again, we're saying
Good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.